Hey guys. So I'm going to go over a few of the examples that we went over in class today. So if this is on your adding, subtracting integers notes, this is slide 7. We started this one yesterday, but I just kind of want to go over more of it with you today. So on the first one, when we're adding and subtracting integers on the number line, what you do is you start at the first number. So I'm going to get the line. I'm going to start at 4 on the number line, so positive 4. And since it says to add 3 means I'm going to the right. So I'm going to start at 4, and then I'm going to go to the right, 3. 1, 2, 3. Which we know, 4 plus 3, we know that that is 7. So I'm just going to change my line color, change the weight of it so it's thicker, and just change where the line ends to show you where the number actually ends on. So it actually ends at 7. So you can do that, or you can just draw the line either way. You do need to click on a text box to make a box, if I did not make them for you already, to put your answer. So the answer number 1 is 7. The second one, we have 7 plus negative 3. That plus a negative right there, that means that you will be going to the left. So I'm going to start at 7 with my line, but I'm going to go left 3. So 1, 2, 3. That puts me at positive 4. So I'm going to put a text box and put my answer at 4. Okay, there is going to be some patterns going on when we answer these, so I want you to see if you can pick up on that. Number 3, we are going to start at negative 6, and we're going to go, which way do you think? We're adding a negative. When we added a negative on this one, we went left. Same thing. We're going to start at negative 6, but we're still adding a negative, so we're going left 3. 1, 2, 3. And we end up at negative 9. So let's put that in our text box, negative 9. Now as I do these, if I'm going too fast, this is a video. You can pause it, you can rewind it, you can watch it over and over again. Do what you need to do to make sure you're learning to the best of your ability. You got to own your learning since you're at home doing this, okay? So negative 10 plus 2. So we're going to start at negative 10 on our number line, but plus 2 is just right 2. So we're going to go to negative 10, or we're just going to go to the right 2. That leaves us at negative 8. Okay, so I'm going to make my text box, put that at negative 8. All right, let's do the last one on this page, and then we'll kind of talk about what patterns we see with our numbers. So we're going to start at negative 2, which is on the left side of 0, all your negatives are, and we're adding a negative. That means we're going to go to the left. So I'm going to get my line, start at negative 2. I'm going to go left 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? That ends us at negative 8. So I'm going to just make it where you can tell that and make my text box to be at negative 8. Okay, let's stop for a second and talk about what we see here. So I want you to pay attention specifically to when the questions have the same signs. So notice we have 1, 3, and 5 have all the same, the question has the same signs. When we had negative 2 and negative 6, we got negative 8. See, we added 2 and 6. When we had negative 6 and negative 3, we got negative 9. So we added 6 and 3. When we had positive 4 and positive 3, we got positive 7. So we added 4 and 3 to get 7. So, when you have the same signs, you just add and keep the sign. Okay? When you have different signs, it depends on if your answer is going to be negative or positive, depending on which one's bigger, which one has the greatest absolute value, which one's the farthest from 0. So on number 2, because they're different signs, we actually subtracted the numbers. But since 7 is farther from 0, that means you keep it positive. On number 4, we had different signs, so we subtracted the numbers. But negative 10 is farther from 0, so we had to keep it negative. Okay? All right, let's go to the next slide. We're going to continue with this. Number 6, so negative 4 plus 7. So we're going to start at negative 4. We're going to add 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4 would get us a 0. 5, 6, 7. That gets us to positive 3, which just looking at the numbers, we would see, okay, these are different signs. So yes, we would subtract, and it is positive because 7 is the one that's farthest from 0, and it's positive. And look where we ended up on our number line. The next one is negative 7 plus negative 1. So we're going to go to negative 7. So we're going to start. We're adding a negative, so that means we're going left. So we're going to go negative 7 down 1. When we did that, we got negative 8. And when you think about, sorry, I need to do my text box. When you think about that they're the same sign, we do the same signs, and we keep the sign and add. And that's exactly what our number line got. Okay, next one is negative 6 plus 8. So negative 6, we're going to add 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would get us 0, 7, 8. So we're 2 above 0, which means we're positive 2. And when you look at your numbers, they're different signs, so we would subtract and keep the sign, the one that's farthest away from 0. So that would be positive 2. Okay. 10 plus negative 8 would be positive 10 plus a negative. That means you're going left 8. We're going to start at 10 and go left 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we ended at positive 2. If you look at the question right here, since they're different signs, we subtracted and we kept the sign of the bigger absolute value. So that would be positive 2. Okay, last one of these, and then I'm going to have you do some on your own. And I'm going to pause the video, and I want you to pause the video and see if you can do them by yourself, and then just show you the answers afterwards. So we have positive 1, so we're going to start at positive 1. We're going to add a negative 5. When you add a negative, we go left. So we're starting at positive 1, and we're going left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what happened with that is we did cross over 0, and we ended up with negative 5. Since they were different signs, you would have you did subtract the numbers, and you kept the sign of the greater absolute value. Okay, so let's look at this last slide here. I want you to try these 3 on your own. I'm going to pause my video, so the next thing you see will be the answer. So I want you to pause, try the 3 by yourself, and then watch the video and see if you got them right. Okay, so let's see if yours look like mine. So on 11, I got negative 3. You didn't actually move that anywhere because when you add 0 to anything, it stays the same. We got negative 10 on number 12 because we went down 1, and they were the same sign, so you just keep the sign and add. And then on the last one, we went to the right 9 and got positive 6. And if you look at the numbers, we had more positives. It was a greater absolute value. So what I want to make sure you do is you watch that Learn Zillion video that was also posted under your classwork. You click your classwork tab and go to the adding and subtracting integers. There is a video from LearnZillion there that goes along with this. Tomorrow we are not going to use number lines. We're only going to use the rules. That's why I tried to do some of the rules with you as we went. So make sure you understand this, that you feel confident in this. Watch this again if you need to. Try them again if you need to. You can always delete and then try them again, like delete your answer choices, and just do your best. Have a good day.